Hello and welcome to Development Days. My name is Anand. Today we are going to understand concepts of arrays. Also, we will try to do one or two questions based on arrays. First, let's understand the properties of array. Array is a linear data structure. It accepts homogeneous data types. Same type of data can be inserted into it. Like if you are going to insert data type of integer data type of values into it, then you can only store integer data type values into it. If you want to store a string, then you can store string type of values into it. Likewise, if your frequent operation is searching or fetching stored data, then go for arrays. Index of arrays will be starting from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Let's understand first point on arrays, which is rotation of arrays. Let's suppose if anyone has given you a question in which input is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and distance is 2. You have to rotate that array from the place 2. Index has been starting from 0, 1, 2. So here you can see it will be 0, it will be 1, it will be 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now if you have to rotate it from 3, then these two values will come at the end of this array. Just like you can see the output of that particular array. First, let us understand the pseudocode. What is pseudocode? Pseudocode means writing your code into normal language through which you can convert your code into your particular point. What we are planning to do as a brute force. Brute force means by hook or by crook you want to take the output and which can pass all the possible functionality. We are not taking care of uh, time complexity, space complexity, etc. So first we can create a temporary array. In temporary array, first what we need to do? First we need to store this record into that temporary array and then this record into that temporary array. Likewise, it will give you the output like this. Let us convert this into a code. First we need to create a class. Then you need a main method in which your array will be created. Let me create your input array. Your input array will be the value. Let me put the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And index will be, this is index, okay? This is index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The name of this array is ARR. Okay? Distance D is equal to 2. So for that we will call a method which is rotation of arrays in which it will take input as array and distance as D. We need to count the length. There is one functionality, inbuilt functionality, which will give you the length of that array, which is arr.length. And for that particular length, you need to create a temporary array because while creating at the time of creating array, you need to specify the length as well. Then you need to follow as per pseudocode. We need to first copy all these data into temporary array. Let me create a temporary array as well. Okay, index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is not required, I think so, because 6 is required. Then what I have to do? First, I need to create an integer of I. Okay, space we have given. Space as the value of D will be stored into I. What is the value of D? It is 2. Then second point, what I have to follow? Okay, here we are analyzing for loop. Second point, what we need to follow? 2 is less than the array of length. Okay, length is 7. It is correct? Yes, it is correct. So what it will do? It will copy the value of array of I. Array of I is 2. So 2 is this. Okay, the value of I is 3 into the array of count. Okay, let me take count as well. What is the count? Currently the count is as 0. You can see over here statically I have decided the count. Okay, count is 0. So at the 0th location we will copy the value of array of I. It is 3. I have copied it. And then Post completing this operation, we have completed this operation. No, complete it. Then we will go to I plus plus. I plus plus means 3. Then 3 is less than 7. Again we have, by completing this, we will again come to this. Okay. Let the put the value of 3 in, put the value of 3 into I and compare I with this value, and then if you have compared and this has been passed, then what we have to do? We have to put the value of 3 into temporary array. We have put the value, we will increase the count. Okay, count has been increased. Now what I have to do? I have to increment this the value. 4 will be compared to 7. 7 and fourth value is passed, then 7 will be stored over here. Again count will be increased to 3. This 4 will be increased to 5 and 5 will be compared to 7. It is also passed. So fifth value will also be stored into it. Then count will be increased. Again it will be increased to 6 and 6 is less than 7. Sixth value will be stored into here, and then count will be increased to 5. And now what? It will increase the value I, because now we are at here. First is this, second is this, third one is this, fourth one is this, fifth one is this, and then again we have to follow to first one. Okay, 7 is less than 7. It has been false, means your for loop has been completed. Now for loop has been completed means this has ended. Now again we will, what as per pseudocode, what we need to do? We need to copy this first two data over here. So for that, what I need to do? I need to create one more space. The space should be j. J value is 0. 0 is less than d. Currently d is 2. Passed, and post passing it, what I have to do? I have to copy the value of array of j. What is j? Array of j is 0 and 0th value is 1. 1 into the temporary array of count. What is our count? Count is 5. So we have to copy the value over 1. 1 over at the place of uh, the place of 5, and then it will increase count. We have to increase the count as 6, and then again it will come into the picture and it will increase this. Again we will go over here. I is 1, and then j 1 is less than 2, correct? Copy the value of j. What is j? It is 1. 1th value is 2. We will copy value of 2 over here. This has also passed. Count will be increased to 7. Now j will be increased to 1 to 2. 2 is less than 2, false. So it will exit from this for loop as well. As you can see, our expected output is here, right? This is what we were trying to do with our code. Now we can print our code. For printing, you can see we have just normally traversed the for loop. You can see temporary through temporary array, it can be passed just like, if you can try this by your own with our method, and it will give you output as per your expectation. So what your question is, you need to find out the space complexity of this particular program and time complexity of this particular program. We will try to cover two more questions on rotation of array in the very next video. Thank you so much.